Folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I'm your host, Lewis Carlin. We're heard right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me today. The latest, the latest in the world of professional wrestling, Kevin Owens expected to leave the WWE. Whether that's going to be true or not remains to be seen. The latest is Kevin Owens. His contract is up in January 2022. This is whatculture.com. This is people within the WWE believe that Kevin Owens will leave the promotion when his contract expires in January 2022. According to John Alba of Living the Gimmick, not sure what Living the Gimmick is, not sure who John Alba is. I've never heard of either of them before, so I don't know if this is just speculation on his part or it's just hearsay or what it is. But it says Alba consulted. I don't know if there's any truth to the matter here, but it says Alba consulted with multiple WWE sources on the matter. Internally, it seems the company's view is that Owens will be gone soon. This comes following Fightful Select's report on Owens' contract situation earlier in the week. Originally, it was scheduled to expire 2023, but due to the pandemic, they shortened the length of the deal. It says now Kevin Owens could potentially have less than 4 months left as a WWE wrestler. Both Owens and the Young Bucks use social media to tease the former Kevin Steen jumping to All Elite Wrestling on Tuesday evening. So he's the latest. He's the latest WWE wrestler whose contract's coming due. And now everyone on social media, well, not everyone, but I'm seeing a lot on social media now. Kevin Owens going to AEW. Again, I don't know who this John Albert is. Let me see. There's a link here. Living the Gimmick is creating podcasts and exclusive video content. The link took me to a Patreon page. It says for years, Living Gimmicks have been entertaining professional wrestling fans from around the globe, discussing and analyzing the scene while delivering exclusive interviews and unique perspectives. So John Alba is not he's not he doesn't work with Fightful Select. So put it that way. So I don't know. I don't know if there's any truth to this coming from the source. I think I think there's going to be the current trend now. There's going to be a popular thing now that when someone's contract is coming due in the WWE, a high-profile wrestler, that they're immediately going to jump to AEW. There was a report today. I was reading that Sami Zayn, his contract is coming due, as well as there was a contract up there. There's a contract update a report on Sami Zayn, and it's like, oh, he could be following Kevin Owens to AEW. Not everybody's going to AEW. Okay, not everybody is headed to AEW. That's the popular thing. That's the popular talk right now. That's the current trend. Top stars from the WWE, the contracts coming due, and they want to hop over to AEW. Kevin Owens very well might go to AEW when his contract is up. He's kind of hinted. He could be trolling, but he's kind of hinted on social media that it's possible. But again, like I said, he could be trolling. So let's we've had some really big high profile debuts for AEW, and I don't need to name them. Well, CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, of course, Adam Cole, and Bray Wyatt is coming, is obviously coming when his contract is expiring. But let's not contract, when his 90-day non-compete expires, I think in October, end of October. So let's put the brakes on this a little bit. Let's enjoy AEW the way it is right now. We don't need every single wrestler whose contract is coming due in the WWE to be rumored to jump over to AEW. Okay, let's just put the brakes on it for a little bit, and let's just enjoy AEW the way it is right now. And because right now there's really, really good stuff. I'm really enjoying it. It's I'm not gonna say really good. It's a great promotion right now. Great TV. Dynamite is fantastic. They got some big high profile stars and some good young stars. Lee Moriarty signed a contract with them yesterday. So there's a mixture of veterans and young stars coming in. So let's put the brakes on it, because again, this is Kevin Owens coming over, and then Sami Zayn is going to follow Kevin Owens into AEW, and then what's next? Roman Reigns' contract is coming due in 3 years. He's rumored to go to AEW. He's could be going. Who else could be going? Vince. Triple H unhappy with NXT. Let's start doing these Triple H to AEW tweets. Just again, let's just put the brakes on it for a little bit and let's just enjoy what's going on right now before we throw before we bring anybody else in, before there's any more rumors, any more tweets, and there are tweets going out. Kevin Owens to AEW, and post on social media, Facebook. But again, let's stop. Let's just enjoy what's going on. Now, talking about AEW, this would be a good signing because he's a free agent. He's not. He's available right away. He has no contract coming due or anything like that. Lio Rush. Tony Khan was talking about Lio Rush returning to AEW. Now that would be a good signing. That would be a good signing for AEW to bring in someone like Lio Rush. I don't want to sound hypocritical for what I just said, but Kevin Owens, what I was referring to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn as contracts coming due in WWE, and they're immediately going to jump to AEW. So that was the point I was trying to make there. Let's just put brakes on those for a bit, on those rumors for a bit. But this is a whole different situation. Lio Rush, already a free agent, working for. He has a couple of New Japan Pro Wrestling dates left on his contract. It said Tony Khan would like to get him back as well. It says Lio Rush showed up in AEW, but then he got injured. He needed surgery and sometimes recovered, but now he's cleared for an in-ring return. Rush did announce his retirement, but Tony Khan would like to get him back as well. Tony Khan tweeted out today to say that he noticed a few tweets about Lio Rush on his timeline. Then the AEW head honcho went on to say that AEW and Lio Rush have actually spoken about the former cruiserweight champion returning to the company. So Lio Rush speaking with Tony Khan about returning to the company. I think that would be a great pickup for AEW. Come in, great matches. Lio Rush against Lee Moriarty would be just a phenomenal match. So love to see a Lio Rush come into AEW. I think that would be a very, very good signing for AEW. I know Lio Rush signed a contract with New Japan Pro Wrestling, but according to this report here, he's just got a couple of dates left on that contract, and I would like to see him in AEW. I think he would add a great deal of talent to AEW, and there's tremendous potentially great matches for Lio Rush in AEW. I just mentioned Lee Moriarty. There's other names out there. I think him against Malachi Black would be a really good match as well. There's a lot of talent out there for Lio Rush to work with in AEW. So I would love to see Lio Rush sign with AEW. I would also love to see Scott D'Amore jump in there and offer Lio Rush a contract, because I think Lio Rush could be the cornerstone of the X Division. I think Lio Rush and Josh Alexander battling over the X Division title would be phenomenal. Would be just phenomenal. But according to this, it looks like Tony Khan and Lio Rush are speaking, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see Lio Rush return to AEW in the near future. Now, Adam Cole. A report came out, so WrestleTalk.com, on how the WWE plan to use Adam Cole on their main roster. I know Adam Cole, before he left the WWE to sign with All Elite Wrestling AEW, he sat down with Vince McMahon and talk about the contract and talk about possible storylines coming up for the main roster. But here it is. Here's what what they wanted Adam Cole to do on the main roster. So a new report was revealed. One of WWE's original plans for Adam Cole on the main roster, had he re-signed with the company, it said Cole had where is the report reveal? They're not even talking about it here. Give me 1 second. New report reveal how to resign. Main negotiations. Oh, sorry. Just kind of okay. I just there was an ad going on there. I just it looked like there was a half a story, but here's the full story. It says, as per Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio, if Cole would have resigned with the WWE, he would have been paired with Raw talent Keith Lee. Said Lee would have reportedly turned heel and Cole would have acted as Lee's manager. The report stated that their partnership would have been similar to Lio Rush, who I was just talking about, and Bobby Lashley's relationship between 2018 and 2019 with a small, mouthy manager, Adam Cole, hiding behind the heavyweight. A previous report had revealed that the WWE plans to repackage Keith Lee as a monster heel. It was also noted that Adam Cole would have likely had a name change when joining the main roster to avoid confusion with commentator Michael Cole. That sounds ridiculous. And as we know, I'm sure Adam Cole thought that was ridiculous too, because a few days later, he made his AEW debut. That just sounds absolutely. Adam Cole is not a manager. He's not a mouthy manager. Adam Cole is a professional wrestler. He belongs in the ring as a wrestler, not hiding behind Keith Lee as a coward, mouthy manager. I think that would have been absolutely horrible. And Adam Cole made the right decision, for himself. He's making his AEW Dynamite in-ring debut next week. And he's not going to be a mouthy manager. He's going to be a professional wrestler. That's what he does best. It's just ridiculous. It sounds just ridiculous, the plans that they had for Adam Cole. Just ridiculous. That's why the WWE is on a downslide right now. Big downslide. I mean, AEW Dynamite, 1.3 million viewers. I don't know what, not sure what Raw did this week, but their AEW Dynamite's closing the gap between them and WWE Raw when it comes to viewership. So Dynamite, like I said, in 6 months, AEW Dynamite will have more viewers than WWE Raw. My opinion, definitely my opinion. And it's a lot of people's opinions as well. But that just sounds horrible. That just sounds absolutely terrible that Adam Cole would have been a mouthy manager hiding behind the monster heel of Keith Lee. It's just ridiculous. They would have changed his name. I kind of wish they would have included some of the suggested names. I'd love to see what they would have called him. But anyway, Adam Cole, you made the right move. You made the right move heading to AEW. I couldn't imagine that Adam Cole would have heard that and he would have accepted that or he would have liked that. I mean, that just sounds just totally ridiculous. All right. And we're going to leave it at that. On that note, I'm going to say thank you very much for listening to me. I'm Lewis Carlin. This is Shooting Up North. And until next time, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. Stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye-bye.